Now let's come to this particular axis. What does this box represent? Anybody? Cos x, right? Perfect. What would this box represent? Sine media. Cos square x. Perfect. What would this box represent? Perfect. What would this box represent? Sine square. What would this box represent? Secant x, right? Perfect. Secant x. So we know that what would this here represent? Mx, right? Because I've mentioned that the red axis corresponds to tangent axis. So don't get me confused. Actually, the full name of sine and cosine is SI sine and COSINE cosine, which we were representing as SI and sine and cos, CO is cos. So these are the full names, but we can just use cos, sec, sine, cos, tan, and cos, which is the first three letters of it. Anyway, that is just for convenience. So we know that this axis here represents cosine axis. This axis here represents sine axis. This axis represents secant axis. This axis represents cosecant axis. This axis represents and this axis represents. So we know for a fact. So I have a question for you guys. Why do I have tan here and not here? Can you tell me? Can you guess why? Yes. Can we have a mic for me, please? Start with your name and then your name.
Anish Mohan. Tan is name. Anish. Tan is constant. Positive in third quadrant.
Tan is
Positive in third quadrant.
positive in third quadrant. And my question is, why do we have tan here and not here? Okay, what does this cell here represent? Anybody? Yes. Sin into cos, right? So this here represents sin x times cos x. What does this cell represent? Nice of you. Can you raise your hand and say out loud if you want to? What does this cell here represent? Yes.
Sine upon cos.
Okay, yes. What's your name?
Mine.
Mine. So what mine is here trying to tell us is that this represents sine upon cos, but we know that cos is here, right? So in essence, what we are saying is that this is nothing but sin x times secant x. Sin x times sec x will give you this column, right? So which is tan x, and we know that secant x is nothing but 1 upon cos x. That is why we get that sin x upon cos x is tan x. Anyways, this is only for anybody who is interested in delving even deeper into why this axis is red and why not this. Why is this tangent and why not this or why not this. Okay? But anyways, if you look back this later, you will realize, and this will come very intuitively to you. Let's move forward, and now we will try to solve this question. Sorry, you will try to solve this question. Tell me what to do. Anybody? Go ahead. Thank you very much, Mayank, but I'm thinking if I can have somebody else. We have a lot of students here. किसी को समझ रहा है कि नहीं समझ रहा है? अगर आप बोलोगे नहीं समझे तो I can go back and explain you and explain the rules as well again if you want to. Yes. Yes, perfect. And when will that be? When will that come? Second box of green. Yes. Second box of light green. So, light green will be here. Okay. Let us say this is yellow. Okay. And let us assume that this is orange. I don't know what color that is orange. But We have a yellow here and just assume that this is orange and this is red, this is green, okay? So you mean that I have to find out the and second one here. Okay. And your name, please. Rajita. Okay. So I get that you have kind of divided what tan square actually is into the multiplication of this and this. But instead of that, you can just represent one dot here, right? Because remember this is the tan axis. So this is tan x and this is what? Tan square x. So if we place one dot here, this is tan square x. Next, where do I place the next dot? Second box of cot x, right? So it will come here, right? Where do I place this 2? Yes.
Two black dots in white box.
Exactly. So I have 2 black dots in the white box. So you have put 2 here. Okay. Now that we have represented the left hand side of the equation on our grid, what do we do next? We try to solve it using our rules of Captain America and Thanos. Okay? We do cloning, we do decloning. I would like to give you a chance, but I would like to give other person an opportunity to speak if they know what to do next. Sorry. Do we have anybody else who knows what can we do now? Any of the teachers?
Two dot left and two dot right. Then move up and down.
I did not understand.
This means two dots.
Which dots?
Black dots.
All dots.
Left and right.
This you mean? So we have the cell number. This is tan square x, this is 2 and this is cot square x. Plus 2 1. Yes. What do I do?
Left to left. And then up to up. Those two what is correct?
You mean that this should go here and it should go here?
Go there, cot is for x and tan is for x. Then multiply. We get 6 for x and 6 for x.
Can you provide show there? Wait, yes. So we've got 1 dot here, 2 dots here, and 1 another dot here. See that? Okay. Oh, this one. Okay. 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 Fine. Do we have anybody from the students? Thank you very much. So what we have said is that we have to declone these 2 dots into 1 dot here. Okay, and this goes away. Can I have a raise of hand? Of just understood. किसको समझा मैंने अभी क्या किया है? बस इतना ही लोगों को समझा। मैं चली जाऊँगी सेशन को, मुझे बिल्कुल भी मजा नहीं आ रहा है। I thought I would start with our school because I was very excited कि जिस स्कूल में मैं पढ़ी उसी स्कूल से मैं शुरुआत कर रही थी इनका लोगों को बताना, but apparently the students of this school are not interested anymore. अरे तो ट्रिग्नोमेट्री की जरूरत ही नहीं है इसके लिए। मैं ट्रिग्नोमेट्री थोड़ा सॉल्व करना भूल गया हूँ, मैं थोड़ी छोड़ देती हूँ अपने ग्रुप लोगों को कर। This is just like a game, right? अब लोगों को करना क्या है? Okay, now I am going to pick one student and they are going to remind me of all the rules. I think you were already there for the. Sorry. Anyways, so can you just hand over mic to any person? I would request that all those who know your hand. I know that you know. So just give it to somebody else from that section. Just give the mic to them. Please start with telling us all your name. Okay, Dennis, thank you very much for volunteering. Otherwise, I might force you to. But anyways, can you explain me the first rule that we have of this day here?
We have
Yes. Perfect. Oh, thank you very much, Dennis. We can have a seat. Okay. So now that let me just go back to where we were. This is how we represent this particular question, right? What happens next? How do I solve this? See, I'm only here, I'm supposed to be only here till 9:30. And I have these many questions more to explain it to you how we can solve all the trigonometric problems using this board. But only if you are interested, otherwise I'm very happy to leave this at 9:30. I also have other work to do. Okay? Not interested, not interested. I don't. नहीं समझ आ रहा है क्या? I want anybody from the audience to tell me what should I do next here. Yes. Yeah, go ahead. Please hand over the microphone. Start with telling us your name.
So what we are going to do here is that first we have these two dots, right? So these two dots are the two known Captain Americas, and we are going to decode them into K. Alright. And then after that, what we are going to do next is these two dots we are going to decode them K. So finally we get is 6 for x, 4 6 for x.
Okay. So we again implement concept and thank you very much.
No.
Awesome. Thank you very much. So now I want to raise your hands of everybody who understood what suction is wanted. Okay. For those who have not understood, you can ask me a question. I will explain it to you again. Tell me, what did you not understand? आपको ये समझा कि ये डॉट यहाँ पर कैसे आया? ये सबको समझ गया? जिनको समझा प्लीज अपना हाथ ऊंचा करिए. Okay. जिनको नहीं समझा है, क्या नहीं समझा? Yes. I did not see you raise your hand. Yes, the third person. Yeah. Yes. आपने हाथ ऊंचा नहीं किया था, आपको क्या नहीं समझा है?
जहाँ से स्टार्ट किया था वहाँ पे वो मतलब व्हाइट बॉक्स में दो डॉट का कैसे है वो नहीं समझा.
Okay. So see, this white box here represents 1. Okay? अपना
लगन चल रहा है.
लगन. Thank you very much, लगन. Okay. So यहाँ पर हम लोगों को दो डॉट्स यहाँ पर जो आ रहे हैं, this represents this particular tool that we have in the question. Okay? समझा सबको? अब किस को समझ गया है कि यहाँ पर मैंने क्या रिप्रेजेंट किया है? Raise your hand. सर जिनका हाथ ऊंचा नहीं है उसमें से किसी एक को भी पूछिए उनको क्या डाउट है? किसी चाहिए नहीं, आप पूछ सकते हो जो भी डाउट है क्लियर टू आंसर. दैट इज व्हाट आई एम हियर फॉर. यस, गो अहेड. हाथ नीचे कर सकते हो. ठीक है. एनीवेज, I will move forward and assuming that everybody has understood this. Okay? Now we know then we can either clone a dot or we can declone a dot, right? Which is what we did here. So if we have one Captain America here, which is nothing but like a dot, it can clone itself. So it goes two cells to the top and two cells to the left. और वो declone भी कर सकते हैं अपने आप को. Clone का मतलब जिसको नहीं समझ रहे हैं, duplicate कर सकते हैं अपने आप को. एक अपने दो आदमी कर सकते हैं. तो ये वापस एक भी बन सकते हैं. Okay? It declone है. Okay? Yeah. So now when we have these two dots here, they are going to declone themselves and we get one dot in the second square of this particular axis, which is cosecant axis. And if we have two dots here, they declone themselves and we get one dot here, right, which is sec square x. Now to multiply this and this, we know that we can again declone these two dots into one dot here. So our answer is sec square x times cosecant square x. Now everybody who has understood what I just did, please raise your hands. Perfect. I see that most of you have. So I expect a higher participation volunteering to the answers of this question that we have to solve now. This is also again a CBSE question. So let us first try to represent cosecant square x minus 1. How do I represent this? Yes. Can I tell you how do I represent it? How do I represent cosecant square x minus 1 on this grid? Maybe we can start something. Yes.
An antidote in the white box and a black dot in the cosec square.
Here. Right. Okay. Has everybody understood what we just did? So we have cosecant square x, which is here, and we have minus 1, which is why we have an antidote in the 1, right? Which is the what box here. So now what we have to do is we have to multiply this thing with tan square x. Any guesses of what can we do here? Where is tan square x? Okay, let's start with how do we represent tan square x here? Yes, can we give the mic to your please?
Black dot in yellow axis.
Second yellow. Okay.
And
So if you see, we have a special axis of tangent.
here in this problem, I need to say, we have to declone the tan square x. We are decloning the tan square x into two dots. There one and in blue second box one.
Okay, no, so okay, very good. What's your name?
Sandra.
So do you want me to put this antidot here?
Yeah, and I'm decloning it.
Cloning it, right? Because one goes here and one goes here.
Yeah. And
Okay. So Sanika, I will tell you that I see why you think that we can do this, but the cloning rule, which you have to pay very much attention to, is that it goes 2 to the top and 2 to the left. Okay? It does not go to the right. It goes to the left and to the top. Okay. Anyways, Sanika, just for your reference and for anybody who has not understood this yet, we have this as antidot, okay, which represents a negative number. So we know that we have only tan square x, which is a positive number. So I assume that now everybody knows that we represent tan square x with a dot in the second red square, right? Second red box. So we know that how do we arrive at tan square x? It can be said that it is sin x times sec. Tan square x is nothing but sin square x times sec square x, right? But we also know that tan square x is not added here, right? If we have this board and if I ask you what this means, it will be tan square x minus 1 plus cosecant square x. But is that what we are trying to do here? No, right? So we have to multiply cosecant square x minus 1 times tan square x. We have to multiply this thing by tan square x. Any guesses on how we can do that? Yes. Can we have a mic for it, please?
But that I thought we clone into cot square x and in one
Okay.
anti dot we cancel out and it go in cot square x. So cot square x into tan square x.
Okay, so what we have to do here is we haven't represented the LHS, right? हम लोगों ने जो बोर्ड पे दिखाया है इसका मतलब ये नहीं है, इसका मतलब क्या है? यहाँ पर बीच में प्लस डालना है, right? But we haven't represented the LHS, तो हम अभी सॉल्व करना स्टार्ट नहीं कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि हम लोगों ने अभी तक उसको रिप्रेजेंट ही नहीं किया है, right? So what we can see this as is that we're duplicating this particular thing and square x number of times. If we have 6 multiplied by 4, what are we doing? We are creating 6 copies of 4 or we are either creating 4 copies of 6, right? So जब हम 6 को 4 से multiply कर रहे हैं, which gives you 24, you can imagine as 6, 6, 6, 6, right? 4 by 6, right? So उसी तरीके से जब हम यहाँ पे tan square x को multiply कर रहे हैं, what we can do is we can move this thing in the direction of tan square x along the grid. So हमको पता है tan square x is 2 cells in the diagonal on the bottom on the left side, right? So we move this here and we move this here. Now what we have here is actual representation of cosecant square x minus 1 in brackets tan square x. किसी को नहीं समझ आया तो मैं वापस एक्सप्लेन कर सकती हूँ. Is there any doubt? ये चीज किसी को समझ गया है? कौन ये चीज समझ चुके हैं? No? What doubt do you have? ये कैसे गया है डायग्राम? तो see हम लोग को मल्टीप्लिकेशन किस चीज से करना है? tan square x से, right? tan square x कहाँ पर है? यहाँ पर. Now forget about this. Forget about this. If we are multiplying 1 with tan square, कहाँ पर आ रहा है हमारा? So we have 1 here. Now if we multiply 1 with tan square x, हम लोग किस डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हैं? इस डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हैं नीचे, right? So now if I have minus 1 multiplied by tan square x, क्या होगा? इसी डायरेक्शन में जाएगा नीचे, right? Now if I have cosecant square x multiplied by tan square x, वो भी same डायरेक्शन में जाएगा यहाँ पर. Okay, that is the rule. So now you don't need to remember any trigonometric identity to solve this particular thing. In fact, you can even use this board to solve any trigonometric identity. Okay, so if I वापस में explain करती हूँ, we started off with cosecant square x minus 1, and now we have to multiply it with tan square x, which we know is 2 boxes in diagonal to the left in the bottom of the origin that we have. So we take cosecant square x and multiply it with tan square x and we get this. Now we can solve this particular question. Okay? Has everybody understood what we did? Can I have a raise of hands? Who all have understood? After we did all this seems like most of you. You guys are not understood? No? Can you have the mic for them, please? Yes.
Cot square cosecant.
Cosec वाला नहीं समझो कैसे है, okay? So see, अगर हमारे पास में 1 है यहाँ पर, right? 1 को multiply कर ले tan square x से, तो instead of looking at boxes कि वो कहाँ से कहाँ जा रहे हैं, just look at the direction, okay? Direction उसका कहाँ जा रहा है यहाँ पर? tan square x के लिए, right? Origin से 2 कदम diagonal to the left नीचे में, right? So if we have minus 1 here, वो क्या हो रहा है? Again, tan square x की समझ गया. So now if we have a cosecant square x here, so instead of 1, we just multiply cosecant square x with tan square x. So tan square x actual जो representation है tan square x का is not this red cell. वो red को मैंने कलर किया ताकि ये इससे अलग-अलग different हो. It is the direction that it represents. So when I take this dot in this direction, it means I am multiplying it with tan square x. समझो सबको? Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. So now we can solve this question. Now that we have represented our left hand side of the equation, now we can try to clone or we can try to declone and we can try to solve. How are we going to do that? Anybody? Yes, we have a example over there. Can we have a mic for that, please? You can tell us your name and then you can tell us what will happen next.
My name is Andrew. The black dot with coloration, two side above and two side with white, and the dot and dot will cancel out.
Okay. Is everybody understood? Sorry, I didn't get your name. Adar. Thank you very much, Adar. सबको समझा ये चीज? कितना इजीली हम लोगों ने प्रूव कर दिया? Did we have to know any identity? What is cosecant equal to what is what to what? No, right? So we have just used our grid and the basic rules of cloning, decloning, and then positive and negative cancel each other to prove this particular identity. Okay. Now let's look at this. Does this look complicated? Trust me, it is not as complicated as it looks like. So easily for that to try, let us try to first represent sin square x times tan x. Where will we represent this? चलो, let's start with sin square x. Sin square x कहाँ पर आएगा? Inbox, right? Tan x का direction क्या है? Diagonal. फिर ये कहाँ पर जाएगा? Diagonal में, right? So this is sin square x times tan x. सबका समझा गया? Next है cos square x. Next times cos x कहाँ पर आएगा? So we have sin x here, we have cos x here, multiply करके यहाँ पर आएगा, right? And we have 2. So we'll put 2 dots. Does this seem familiar? हम लोगों ने अभी ऐसा कुछ सॉल्व किया था, right? So कोई भी जब से खड़े होकर मुझे बता क्या करना है next. Yes. Can you have a mic for please? Tell us your name.
We will declone the two dots of sin x into cos x to the tan x and one to the cot x.
Yeah. So this will go here, right? We have one declone and we have another declone to the cot x and voila. We have proved the identity, right? Exactly. Seems complicated, but if you just follow these rules, you can solve it, right? Has everybody understood this game? Thank you very much. Can I have a raise of hands if everybody who have understood what we just did here? Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's move forward. Let's try to solve this. So first, we know that what we do is we always represent our left-hand side on the grid, right? So we'll take it bracket by brackets, okay? So first we represent 1 plus cot x minus cosecant x. We'll have 1 here. Can I at least have a yes if I'm placing a dot there and you understand, okay? So we have 1 here. We have cot x here. We have minus cosecant x. So we take an antidot and we place it here, right? Okay. And now what we have is, we have 1 plus tan x plus sec x. Now what we have to do is, we have to clone this thing. We have to multiply this thing by 1 plus tan x plus secant x, right? So when I said that we do 6 times 4, which is 24, what we are doing is, we have 6 को 4 बार लिख रहे हैं, right? 4 को I can write as 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 also, right? And then I go 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, right? 4 को I can write as 2 plus 2 also. And then what will happen is 6 times 2 plus 6 times 2, like we do in algebra, right? 6 times x plus y is 6x plus 6y, right? So that is what we are going to do here. So we know that 1 plus cot x minus cosecant x का pattern ऐसा है, right? हमको multiply करना है 1 plus tan x plus sec x से. So this pattern we have to replicate at 1, at tan x and at sec x. So I'm going to copy this, Control C, and I'm going to place it again, but where हम लोगों ने 1 तक ऑलरेडी कर लिया है. Now we place it at tan x, which is this. So we have got 2 dots here, right? सबको समझा मैंने क्या किया है? And now again we have to place it at secant x. So again we have a dot here, we have an anti-dot here, and we have a dot here, which was our original pattern, right? So this is our representation of the left hand side of this particular equation. जिनको समझा है क्या वो अपना हाथ ऊंचा करेंगे प्लीज. ओके, लेट मी ट्राई टू एक्सप्लेन दिस वंस अगेन. लेट अस डू एवरीथिंग. क्या आप लोगों को ये समझ गया है that this is how we represent 1 plus cot x minus cosec x? ये सबको समझा, राइट? So now what we are doing is हम लोग को ये जो पैटर्न है, इसी पैटर्न को हमको रेप्लिकेट करना है. because we are multiplying this thing with 1, then we are multiplying this whole thing with tan x, then we are multiplying this whole bracket with secant x, right? ये समझा सबको कि हम लोग सेम ब्रैकेट को 3 अलग-अलग चीजों से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं. So when we multiply this thing with 1, this is what we get, right? So हमारा पैटर्न स्टार्ट यहाँ से होता है कि जहाँ पर भी ओरिजिन है, दैट इज द पिवट. वहाँ से आपको कैसे समझो कि धागा है, वहाँ से जो चालू है ओरिजिन से, उसने हमारे पैटर्न को पकड़ के रखा है. ओके, यहाँ पर एक डॉट है, ओके, दिख नहीं रहा है बोर्ड पे, बट वी हैव अ डॉट है. ओके, तो अभी हम लोग को क्या करना है, ये चीज़ हमने 1 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दी, तो वी गेट दिस थिंग एज इट इज. अभी सेम चीज़ हम लोग को tan x से मल्टीप्लाई करना है. तो क्या होगा, ये सेम चीज़ें सारी एक चीज़ें डायगोनल में मूव हो जाएंगी, राइट? जैसे हम लोगों ने पहले मूव किया था. तो मूव करने के बाद हम इसको तो मूव नहीं कर सकते बिकॉज वी हैव 1 आल्सो, वी हैव टू ऐड मोर थिंग्स टू इट. तो मूव करने के बाद हमको सेम पैटर्न डायगोनल में मिलेगा. सो दिस विल मूव हियर, राइट? दिस विल मूव हियर. तो यहाँ पे हमारे पास 2 डॉट्स आ गए और यहाँ पर जो एंटी डॉट है, इसको हम tan x से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, कहाँ जाएगा? यहाँ पर, राइट? So that is how we replicate the pattern when I multiply it by tan x. Okay? Next we have to multiply it by sec x. और sec x में क्या होता है, वो एक नीचे चला जाता है, राइट? So pattern जैसा का वैसा रहता है, तो वो एक तरह नीचे चला जाता है. So we have 1 dot here which goes down, 1 anti-dot here which goes down, and 1 dot here which comes down. समझा? तो अभी क्या होगा? We know that this dot and anti-dot will cancel each other और ये out of the picture, right? इसका क्या होगा? Okay. Next क्या होगा? तो अपना Palak. Thank you very much, Palak. So Palak is saying that this tan x and this cot x actually declone, and we will get 1 dot here, and we know that they will, okay, kill each other. And what we have done is we have proved our identity, right? सब लोगों को समझा? Does this seem easy? Yes, right? Okay. So next. Now, so this may help. Can anybody volunteer to solve this? First, let us try to represent sec x plus tan x. Okay? कैसे represent करेंगे हम लोग? 1 dot in sec and 1 dot in tan. Perfect. Right? So एक बात हमको हमेशा ध्यान रखना है कि whatever we have here, right? Sec x plus tan x. This is also sec x plus tan x times 1, right? Because 1 से multiply करके same चीज मिल रहा है हम लोगों को. Perfect. So अभी अगर हम इसको minus sin x से multiply करेंगे तो क्या मिलेगा? कहाँ पर होगा बताओ? Yes, do you want to tell me about micro please? And can I do it to you? I want to hear this thing here. Faster please. Yes. क्या आप और डिटेल में बता सकते हो? Yes, 2 antidotes will come, but where will they come? Okay, or this represents minus sin x. Okay. So minus sin x का representation क्या हुआ हमारा? One antidote to the left of the origin, right? And this is what sec x plus tan x. इसको multiply करना है 1 से multiply करेंगे तो हमको same का same मिलेगा. So यहाँ पर actually what will help you is to see that the pattern is actually this whole thing, okay? Okay, so the pattern that we have is actually this whole thing, okay? क्योंकि 1 से स्टार्ट कर रहा है, assume 1 पे एक धागा रखा है जहाँ से वो पैटर्न होल्ड कर रहा है. So this is our pattern which we have to replicate here at minus sin x minus, right? So dot की जगह पर sin के डॉट आ जाएगा. तो sin x कहाँ पर है? यहाँ पर. So if we are talking about negative sin x, so हमारा 1 जो यहाँ पर है now that is at sin x. So हमको हर चीज़ को सिर्फ एक शिफ्ट करना है लेफ्ट में, राइट, विथ एंटीडॉट. एक एंटीडॉट यहाँ पर आ जाएगा और एक एंटीडॉट यहाँ पर आ जाएगा, राइट. इसका डॉट become an antidote here. This dot become an antidote here, right? Yeah. So this is what we have now. So अभी क्या होगा? This will cancel. एक मिनट, पहले सब लोगों को ये समझना है. जिन को समझना है पुलिस अपना नाम. Okay. So next what do we do? This cancel out each other, right? अब क्या करना पड़ेगा? What do we do? Yes. So can we have a microphone, please? Yes. Okay. And your name is? Ishwari, thank you very much. So Ishwari has just told us that we have a dot here, we can include it, one dot here and one dot here. What will happen is, these will hit each other and we have one left here. And that is how we have proved the distance cosine, right? Does this seem easy? Do you need to remember any trigonometric identity to solve this? No. Okay. Everybody who has understood this, can I have a raise of hands? Okay. Anybody who has not understood, can you tell me what have you not understood? Can you have a mic for him? Yes. उनके पीछे से आपको कौन समझा? हाँ? समझ गया? तो हाँ तो चाहे मैंने तो उनका. And there is any क्या problem? Oh, no. Anybody else who has not understood and has any doubts, you can ask me. सबको समझा हमने कैसे किया? So this is how we do multiplication. अभी इसमें कितने भी टर्म्स आ रहे हैं ब्रैकेट्स में, राइट? आपको कर पाओगे? Okay. This is a long mark, but let us try to see how do we do division in this. Division कैसे होगा? Any guesses? So what we have to do is we have to divide sin x with 1 minus cos x. How are we going to do this? Let's just try to represent sin x on the board, right? Sin x कैसे represent करते हैं हम? यहाँ पर, right? Guys, this is the last slide. इसके बाद मैं जा रहा हूँ, आप लोगों को भी छुट्टी है. If you want to focus, you can. Anyway, this is advanced. Division आप लोगों को करना है तो आप कर सकते हो. But if you do it, you will see actually that you will be able to solve any trigonometric identity using this board game. एग्जाम में अगर आप भूल जाते हो कि इज इट tan square x plus 1 that is equal to secant square x और secant square x plus 1 which is equal to tan square x, right? भूल जाओगे तो इजीली आपको ये याद करो तो आपको पता चल जाएगा that it is 1 plus tan square x which gives you sec square x, right? एग्जाम में अगर आप भूल भी रहे हो तो इस बोर्ड को याद करके आप आइडेंटिटीज याद कर सकते हो या चेक कर सकते हो, वेरीफाई कर सकते हो, ओके? Anyways, so we know that we can represent sin x as this thing, okay? अब हमको इसको डिवाइड करना है 1 minus cos x है। यहाँ पर जो मैंने रिप्रेजेंटेशन किया हुआ है, विजिबल है क्या सबको? So this is the representation of 1 minus cos x, right? So मल्टीप्लिकेशन में हम मल्टीप्लिकेशन को रेप्लिकेट कर रहे थे, राइट? जब हमको tan x से मल्टीप्लाई करना था हम लोग उसको tan x के डायरेक्शन में लेके जा रहे थे। We are moving the whole pattern to tan x. We move the whole pattern to minus sin x, right? So अब हमको डिवीजन करना है। डिवीजन में भी हम लोग पैटर्न से ढूंढ रहे हैं। Let's say if I ask you 243 divided by 13, हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? If you type in 243 dots, उसमें 13 dots को combine कर रहे हो, right? You are just combining 13 dots और कितने बार combine कर पाते हो? 11 times. इसलिए आपका आंसर मिलता है 11. So it is all about dots. Just imagine 243 dots and you are making a group of 13 where if you are dividing 243 with 13. So यहाँ पर अगर हम लोग sin x को डिवाइड कर रहे हैं 1 minus cos x है, तो हम लोगों को 1 minus cos x का पैटर्न ढूंढना है sin x में, right? This is the real class of visual trigonometry, जहाँ पे डिविजन को भी विजुअलाइज कर पा रहे हो। That you are dividing and you are figuring out the pattern of 1 minus cos x in sin x. तो 1 minus cos x के कितने पैटर्न्स sin x में है, right? 13 के कितने पैटर्न्स 243 में है? Is the question that we ask when we are dividing, right? So we have sin x here and this is how we represent 1 minus cos x. अब इसमें थोड़ा बहुत इंट्यूशन लगेगा, but that you can develop if you try and play this game again and again, okay? अब यहाँ पे हम लोगों को ये पैटर्न फिगर आउट करना है, लेकिन आप बोलोगे ये बोर्ड में तो कोई एंटी डॉट है ही नहीं, तो पैटर्न कहाँ से आएगा, राइट? Can anybody guess? So I'll give you a hint. यहाँ पर हमको इस ग्रिड में इस बॉक्स में कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा। Now this box actually represents वहाँ पर अभी कुछ भी नहीं है, राइट? तो हम लोग ऐसा क्या कर सकते हैं कि इस बॉक्स का वैल्यू स्टिल इज 0. Perfect. We'll add a dot and an anti-dot, right? So we did a plus and minus of the same thing, which gives you 0. मैथ में हम लोग ऑफन ये चीज़ करते हैं, राइट? प्लस और माइनस सेम चीज़ कर लेते हैं. दिस इज द इक्वेशन. डॉट और एंटी-डॉट लगा दो and it's the same thing. Okay. Now what can you do next? Anybody? So ये बोर्ड जो है यहाँ पर it still represents sin x, right? डिवीजन में हमको sin x में 1 minus cos x का पैटर्न ढूंढना है. So we don't have to represent 1 minus cos x on this board. We can have it on a separate board here for our reference. कैसे करना है, okay? So now we have this thing here. Now what will we do? ये दो डॉट जो यहाँ पर है इनका हम क्या कर सकते हैं? Exactly, we will declone them, right? So दो कैपिटल हमारे का एक बन गया and what will happen is this. अभी हमारा पैटर्न हमको दिख तो रहा है, चलो एंटीडॉट मिल तो गया, राइट? हाँ नहीं एंटीडॉट एक भी अभी एंटीडॉट आ गया, लेकिन ये पैटर्न में तो गैप नहीं है. Here we have one gap. What can we do? Anybody? अब हम क्या करते हैं? हम लोगों को ये वाला पैटर्न चाहिए और ऐसे कितने पैटर्न्स हमको मिल सकते हैं, हमको वो चाहिए. So what we will do is we will add a dot here and we will add an anti-dot here. Okay? अब क्या हमको ये पैटर्न दिख रहा है? She said yes. Can you have an article of this? Yes, go ahead.
We can see two types.
Patterns, exactly. You can see two patterns here, right? So, we have one pattern here, right? This is one pattern, anti-dot, and then dot here. And we have another pattern here, which is again a dot and then anti-dot, right? समझा क्या ये? So हम लोगों ने sin x से स्टार्ट किया, जहाँ पर हमारे पास एक डॉट था यहाँ पर, ओके? देन हम लोगों को लगा कि हमको तो पैटर्न में एंटी डॉट भी चाहिए, राइट? तो हम लोगों ने एक डॉट और एंटी डॉट यहाँ पर ऐड कर दिया, जहाँ से हमको पता था कि हम लोग डीक्लोन करने के लिए आसान होगा। तो हम लोगों ने डॉट्स को डीक्लोन कर दिया यहाँ पर, फिर हमने एक डॉट और एंटी डॉट बीच में ऐड कर दिया, क्योंकि यहाँ पर बीच में गैप नहीं है। तो हम लोग को एक एंटी डॉट और डॉट यहाँ पर मिल गया और दूसरा पैटर्न यहाँ पर मिल गया, सेम, राइट? सो पैटर्न हमको कहाँ पर मिला है? यहाँ पर फर्स्ट पैटर्न मिला है, सेकंड पैटर्न यहाँ पर मिला है। सो आवर आंसर इज cosecant x, which is this, plus cot x, which is this. Has everybody understood this? कोई डाउट है तो आप पूछ सकते हो, आई एक्सप्लेन इट अगेन. Anybody has any doubts? Okay, so all those who have understood this, can I have raise of hands? जिसको समझा है क्या वो अपना हाथ ऊंचा कर सकते हैं प्लीज? ओके, जिनको डाउट है क्या वो पूछ सकते हैं? क्या डाउट है? नो, वी आई थिंक अंडरस्टूड. आपको डाउट है? समझ गए, राइट? So there is only one student this whole. So can you explain it to everybody else? आपको समझ गया है? अब यहाँ पर आप एक्सप्लेन कर सकते हो. I will do whatever you say. Okay, आप बोर्ड पे जाइए. We'll start with sin x here. क्वेश्चन को कैसे इंटरप्रेट करना है वहाँ से आप स्टार्ट कर सकते हो.
So firstly, we represented the sin x into 1 there. Then we have to find that sin x into minus cos x. And we have to...
No, sorry, what's your name?
Atal.
Atal. Do we have to find sin x minus cos x?
Sin x into minus cos x. Sin x into minus cos x.
No, we are dividing sin x by 1 minus cos x, right? That's a division.
Sorry.
Okay, take it to that. No worries.
So we can write this here.
No, but why are we doing that? पहले हमको क्या करना है? Sin x को हम लोगों ने वो क्या करो? Can you have your seat please? Or else can you just stand here? Yeah. सबसे पहले हम लोगों ने क्या किया? Sin x को यहाँ पर रिप्रेजेंट कर लिया, राइट? अब हमको उसको डिवाइड करना है 1 माइनस cos x से. तो हमको पैटर्न फिगर आउट करना है sin x के अंदर 1 माइनस cos x था. तो 1 माइनस cos x को हमारा पैटर्न ऐसा होता है, राइट?
Yes.
तो व्हाट वी हैव डन इज sin x हमारे पास है. अब हमको पता है कि हमको एंटीडॉट चाहिए है पैटर्न में, पर हमारे पास एंटीडॉट है क्या sin x में अभी नहीं. सो वी हैव टू क्रिएट इट. सो व्हाट वी डू इज we do a dot and an antidot. We place a dot and an antidot here. Then we declone these two dots into one dot. Okay? But we still don't get this pattern. So we have to do something again. What do? We again put a dot here and we again put an antidot here. And that is how we get two patterns. Okay? One is this and the other pattern is here, right? These are the two patterns that we have got. And both of these patterns represent 1 minus cos x in itself. But what it in essence means is, this means 1 minus cos x times cosecant x, right? If we do this 1 minus cos x times cosecant x, क्या मिलेगा हमको? It will shift to its right? हमको ये मिल जाएगा. And if we do 1 minus cos x multiplied by cot x, क्या मिलेगा? वो diagonal में shift होगा ऊपर, right? So this will move ऊपर and you will get this here, right? So division wise. Or you take this denominator over there and multiply it. And then you can again solve this to get sin x. So you can play around the identity, and this is the other way. Did you get it? Perfect. You can answer. Thank you very much. So this is how we do it. So anyways, the whole idea of this twisted trigonometry board game is so that students do not fear trigonometry. Instead, we want to create love for trigonometry. So at VMath, we have created this game so that students can enjoy trigonometry. Okay? And if you see, trigonometry is nothing but algebra and arithmetic. जो आप लोगों ने ग्रेड सेकेंड थर्ड फोर्थ में प्लस माइनस पढ़ा है, और जो हमने अलजेब्रा पढ़ा है एक्स प्लस वाई और व्हाटएवर यू नो कॉमन लेना पैटर्न फाइंड करना, दैट इज ऑल वी डिड टुडे. 9th स्टैंडर्ड के स्टूडेंट्स को पता था ट्रिग्नोमेट्री क्या होता है? नो? आप लोग सॉल्व कर पाए सारे इक्वेशंस? यस. और मोस्ट लाइकली आगे भी अगर आपको कोई भी इक्वेशन आएगा तो आप बोर्ड पे भी सॉल्व कर पाओगे. यस. सो दैट इज व्हाट वी वांट. वी वांट यू टू प्रोवाइड इंट्यूशन जब आप ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक आइडेंटिटी सॉल्व कर रहे हो. लेट्स से अगर आपको ये एग्जाम में आएगा क्वेश्चन, तो यूजुअली जिस तरीके से हम लोग क्लासरूम में पढ़ाते हैं, वी आस्क यू दैट यू मल्टीप्लाई एंड डिवाइड बाय 1 plus cos x, ओके, इन द न्यूमरेटर एंड द डिनोमिनेटर, राइट. बट यहाँ पे हम लोगों ने कुछ चीज़ किया है क्या? नहीं. हम लोगों ने यहाँ पर एक डॉट और एक एंटी डॉट ऐड किया. मतलब हम लोगों ने क्या ऐड किया है? cos square x times cosecant x, right? So we know that there is not only one way to solve any trigonometric problem. There are other ways also. So अगर एग्जाम में आप लोग कंफ्यूज हो जा रहे हो कि इसको किस चीज़ से मल्टीप्लाई और डिवाइड करना है, यू नो, तो यू कैन जस्ट रिमेंबर द बोर्ड, ड्रॉ इट और तुरंत कर सकते हो, राइट, यूजिंग द बोर्ड ऑल्सो. बट देन इफ यू हैव टू राइट इट, यू हैव टू राइट इट. एग्जाम में मुझे पता नहीं ये चलेगा या नहीं चलेगा, बट एनीवेज यू विल सॉल्व इट, यू विल अराइव एट द आंसर. तो इसके थ्रू आपको इंट्यूशन मिल सकता है. And the very big advantage that you get is how you can pictureize the common identities. जैसे कि मैंने बताया था, if we want to remember whether tan square x plus 1 is sec square x or whether sec square x plus 1 is tan square x. तो अभी अगर हम यहाँ पर रखेंगे sec square x plus 1, we know that this is not tan square x, right? But we know that if we place it here, this is sec square x. So the identity is 1 plus tan square x is sec square x. So this will help you to remember all the identities. बस आपको पता होना चाहिए कि ये identity हो सकता है. Then if you get confused in the exam, you can visualize the board and you can solve any problem. Okay. So this is what our aim at VMath is. This is my contact number. If you guys have any doubts related to game, this game or anything in mathematics, you can always contact me. And I will do it. We have a YouTube channel of VMath. We have our own website also, and there is courses on Udemy about exploding dots. So the concept that we use today of dots is actually called exploding dots. और इस चीज़ से हम लोग पूरा मैथमेटिक्स कर सकते हैं. ट्रिग्नोमेट्री अभी किया है, प्लस माइनस बेस टू हम लोग हर चीज़ कर सकते हैं. So that is how easy math actually is. So if you learn usual trigonometry, is trigonometry easy?
Yes.
Yes, right? Okay. So anyway, that was the aim of today. Yeah, but thank you very much, everybody. I hope this session was helpful and that you will enjoy trigonometry more, if not less. At least it should not be boring, because that is how it was for me. जब मैंने ये गेम देखा and even I was laughing. I was like, okay, I need to tell this to everybody I can, you know, so that they can enjoy trigonometry as well. So anyways, thank you very much guys. That is all from my side, and I'm already late. I have to be somewhere at 8:40, but I still have 10 minutes for you guys. If anybody has any questions, you can still ask and I'm there to answer.
Anyone? Any question? Any query?
I think
Kashmira Didi has explained everything very clearly and very perfectly. So, those who, like me, I really don't know about trigonometry and anything, but still I get interested in that. I really want to learn and practice this game. Okay. So, if you are having any query doubt, Didi has given you that number also.
you can even get back to your classroom teachers and they can contact me. But I don't mind even if you contact me. Yes.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes.
Is this trick applicable for inverse trigonometry?
That we haven't done it. So what you have to do is, there will just be a different board. जैसे इसमें अभी we have sin x, sin square x, right? We do not even cover sin 2x. Sin 2x इसमें नहीं है. उसके लिए आपको बस एक different board बनाना पड़ेगा. So you will need to have multiple boards.
So how can we form that board?
ये inverse trigonometry का?
Yeah.
वो मुझे भी नहीं पता. I will get back to you. That's a very good question. Because इसमें भी research अभी चल ही रहा है हम लोगों का. This is all that we have done up until now, but we are going to move forward. We are going to see how we can do differentiation calculus also using this dot, and inverse trigonometry is also on the radar. I will let you know once I have that figured out.
Okay, thank you.
Very good question. Any more questions?
Anyone else? No? Okay. If you are having any question, afterward also you can contact and ask about that. Okay? Now, really it was a great session. Kashmira, really very happy for this session. My all students will get very perfect in mathematics. There they were little bit back, but now with help of this game, they will definitely solve their problems regarding this. Actually, we all knew that
Namaste everyone. How was it? I can't hear anything. How was it? Splendid? Super great? Exciting? Fabulous? So now mathematics is enjoyable? I can't hear.
YouTube channel, watch videos. You can go to our page. You can play games. We have many more online games over there, which will help you develop your logical, analytical, visual, and spatial skills as well as memory. So I hope that this was a wonderful session for you all, and that I get opportunity to conduct more, but I should have incentive to conduct more. आज starting में मुझे सच में लग रहा था कि मैं चली जाऊँ वापस, but ये हुआ क्या?
And the incentive which the school would provide her is voluntarily support of my students, whoever are interested to join her as a voluntarily support for her DMAT. They can join her and always can contact me or Meena ma'am. Thank you.